Hey everyone. So this is a little impromptu. I plan to write this all out and I'm a little short on time and energy. I'm trying to really preserve a silent retreat that I've created for myself Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I just want to get this message to you, and I decided this is the most beautiful place to do it. It is solstice evening on the Oregon coast. The sun just set, and I thought, let me just use this time to tell the story to you that's related to really beautiful opportunity that I get to be a part of that starts on Wednesday, June 25th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. So we're going to rewind back to 2014 when I think many of us were probably still using Skype. And you might just think about what platforms were you using for telehealth, if anybody was doing telehealth in 2014 for talking international phone calls, meetings. I started using Zoom in 2014 because I was homebound due to my brain injury, and I couldn't travel to conferences without a whole lot of hardship and challenge. So I was doing classes online through Zoom. And anyway, by the time COVID hit in 2020, I had been on Zoom for 6 years. So I was super comfortable with the platform. I was basically teaching people how to do it. And that was also what allowed me to step into offering a free uh, guided meditation and group share. It was called Pause for Calm and Connection, which sort of morphed into my Pause with Laura domain name and kind of my handle, my social media handle. Um, so anyway, I started offering these pauses during COVID, and because I was really comfortable with Zoom and was just kind of mentoring people around that. I know that's probably hard to imagine. I mean, I was writing out directions what to do in a Zoom meeting. We don't have to do that anymore, but that was back in the fall of 2020. No, that was back in the spring of 2020. So anyway, in the fall of 2020, I learned about a writing course with Lissa Rankin, New York Times bestselling author, and just she's just a consummate teacher and writer, and just has a lot to offer. She's taught with Dick Schwartz and Frank Anderson, and is well versed in IFS as a physician. And anyway, I'm taking a writing class from Lissa, and I think it was her first online venture on Zoom, and she wasn't real comfortable and was very vocal about that. And um, anyway, I sent her a message and said, hey, I'm, certified IFS therapist. I'm super comfortable on Zoom. If there's any way I can help you in this class, I'm here. I'm taking the class anyway. So anyway, where that ended up is, and then I think she said, oh, call me. And our first phone call, I think we talked for 2 hours. We talked a very long time. We're both pretty talkative once we get going. And we had a lot of parallels in our background. And anyway, so she looped me into that class, and I ended up doing some brief demos for her students and sort of bringing in the clinical component to internal family systems because she weaves that into all of her teaching. And so that was the fall of 2020. And Lissa and I have kept in touch. We consult with each other. Seems like, I don't know, once a month or something. We have questions for each other and have been a support. And then through tragedy, when did this happen? I think in May, our beloved IFS colleague, Ralph De La Rosa, suddenly passed away. And I found out, I found out before Lissa, so I told Lissa, and then we ended up, that was sort of the start of this just grief stricken reconnection with her and several other close IFS colleagues related to Ralph's passing, someone we just loved and had such an impact on his community. Well, Ralph and Lissa were going to co-teach a class together, IFS for Self-Healing, that was to be launched in a week. And Lissa then was trying to figure out who to ask to co-teach this class with. And I think through all of our interacting this last month, anyway, I was on her radar and she asked me to co-teach this class with her. I'd kind of be the clinical representative for doing live demos, Q&A, and answering students' questions, and just bringing the IFS clinical component to the class. So I'm honored and I'm humbled, and I have parts that are, it's bittersweet that I can't fill Ralph's shoes, of course, but anyway, we just love him, and I will bring what I have to bring to this class. It's going to be different than what Ralph would bring, but anyway, I just wanted to share the backstory of this. And the other piece is, you never know what lies ahead. A brain injury is why I even got on Zoom in 2014. And a global pandemic is why I stepped into this sort of public offering of, just offering my presence and my ability to help people connect and bring them together. I didn't know. I had to write out a script for myself at the beginning of these pauses. I wasn't well versed in leading meditations. It was a stretch. And my motto was, Laura, give it a go. The bar is low. What are they going to do? It softened my critics, because I'm like, it's free. So if they complain, you know what, that's their problem. But my critics, have a pretty high bar for me, but it helped that it was free and it was COVID. It's like, you know what, Jimmy Fallon's like doing his stick in his living room. Like, I could do this. But anyway, my point is that opened up this door to reach out to Lissa and say, hey, do you want some help? I'm here. She brought me in. That built some confidence. And then that actually opened this door for me to believe that I actually had something to offer to clinicians and colleagues. And I think it was after assisting Lissa back in the fall of 2020 that I was like, okay, I'm going to invite colleagues and tell the wider IFS community about these weekly pauses. Because I only invited friends and family for the first couple months because I was scared. I was scared to invite any professional colleagues to it. So, but anyway, I'm sharing this to encourage you to, take these little steps, sometimes open up doors that you can't ever imagine. I wouldn't imagine co-teaching with Lissa, and it's happening, and I'm thrilled, and I don't feel intimidated. She's a friend, and we've also, navigated. It's a professional association that my managers needed to present like a speaker's agreement and a proposal that we'd agreed to, which is separate from the friendship, and that just feels really good. It feels very professional and respectful and collaborative, and I'm super excited to we're introducing IFS to people, and it's a screaming deal. It's less than $200 for 12 hours of live teaching and demos with me, and you get the recordings. It might be forever. So I think you should join us. Invite a friend, and 6 Wednesdays starting June 25th to July 30th. I've kind of rearranged some things to be a part of this because I just believe in it, and I'm excited, and I want to use my gifts. I've worked really hard to get to this place, and to be able to talk on this video. I don't know how many times I've said but I've been working on that, and I normally can't even do this without a script, or I don't have a teleprompter. I would like one, but I'm just winging it, and this background is what motivated me. So Anyway, I just wanted to share the story. And if you got this far, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're in my life. I appreciate your support, your encouragement, your questions, your requests, all of it. Like, this is a collaborative effort, and I need you to do what I do. And you help me grow, and you help me learn and expand and develop. And it's an honor to just be a part of your journey. So thanks for listening. And I look forward to connecting again soon. Take care.